me. But okay, going back. So also the less you eat, the more kind of you get in a kind of trance. Remember actually that the ancient Greek people, they would starve themselves to get visions in the oracle time and everything. So similar, you get in a kind of state of trance, and so you get more isolated. You feel that nobody understands you, and it's an addiction. It's an addiction. It's completely destructive, um, and yeah. The point that I'm trying to make is that anorexia for me is a result of lack of self-love, and it's maybe because you didn't have this around you, but certainly it's because you didn't feel this from inside you. Because nobody said to you that you're worth something, or you didn't have anything that makes you feel like you're worth something. It's a spiral, downward spiral, and it's very dangerous for people who go through it for longer periods than, like, say, half a year. I went through it like half a year, where I think I dropped. Actually, I was at a healthy weight, of course, when I started this. I think I was then 60 kilos or something for my height at that moment. That was totally fine, and I was in full development still, you know. So I think I dropped in some months, in 2 or 3 months. I went from 60 to 46 or something, very dangerously. I lost my hair, not all my hair, but I was starting to lose my hair. There were moments I couldn't get out of bed because I didn't have any energy. I was cold all the time, all the symptoms. And if I would have continued, it would have been very, very life-threatening. Yeah, this is a bit my story. And at one point I did turn again to the eating, but I struggled with this for years, for sure. It's not because I was actually eating that I never had these ideas still of wanting to be thin and wanting to have control about my food. And it's actually, again, it's an illusion, because you don't have the control actually. You think you have, but it's the food, your mind, that the obsession that has a control over you. Actually, when I look back at it, But that's maybe. Anyway, my point is that I think eating disorders start from something that actually has not so much to do with the wanting of to be thin or something. It's a factor that's important, but I think it's to do with the lack of self-esteem, the really deep lack of self-esteem that people feel, and it's the same for people with binging, with bulimia or something, emotional overeaters. Everything is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's this lack of self-respect somewhere, and also it's a dangerous habit, because if you've done it once, you'll do it maybe more easy the second time, and it goes on and goes on. In my later years, so actually my eating problems, it went on for years and years. I didn't have anorexia anymore, but the negative self-image was still there. I never thought I was beautiful, although I did meet people in my later teens that would say that I was a beautiful girl, but I would never believe it. When I hit my 20s, and even before, I think, I went through so many things with my father, who now has died from alcoholism, and with other stuff also. And there was always this deep self-hate that stayed there. And then I happened to fall in love with the wrong guy when I was still for guys. I was passionately in love, and was a passionately wrong person. Very a negative person, manipulating person, and he pulled me down again, right in this moment where I was about to go better. But anyway, I will not blame him. There was a problem deep inside me. There was a period where I cut myself, and this was now a new source of destruction. And once again, it's just an expression of uh, deep grief. Not grief. It's just you feel just horrible, and you have so much emotions, and there's this ocean of tears that are just not going anywhere. And it's just my vision of this, that it's just almost a metaphor for wanting to let it go, and you just take a knife and just cut yourself to just relieve yourself of some pain somehow. This is just my humble opinion. I think everyone has a different story, and yeah. Later, it resulted in me being hospitalized for this, and I eventually got psychosis in the hospital because I think the doctors gave me a bit too strong drug, and yes, I went in full psychosis, and I was completely, literally crazy, and seeing things that weren't there. And luckily I was heavily sedated and everything. I don't remember a lot of it anymore, but I think I must have been around 2021. These are a long time ago for me, but I had to build everything again from that point on, and I had to build myself this self-esteem and confidence that actually I'm worthwhile and I can do a lot. And now, so many years later, I'm a person who's very confident in who I am, who will be the first to defend myself against people or influences that are just not good for me. I will never let anybody say pull me down or anything, because I've just learned to take care of myself, because I needed to really take care of myself. Oh, and this is now I say that this is what is important for everyone who wants to be a better, healthier person and lose weight and rest and everything. Is just start with really loving yourself and taking care of yourself. It means when you eat, you're supposed to enjoy it. When you put on clothes, when you dress for the day, you should enjoy the fact that you can make yourself beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you should take pride in yourself. And everyone has talents, and it's just about discovering which talent you have, and then developing it, and then you can be whoever you want to be. And I just believe so strongly in it, and it's kind of a little mission to make people believe stronger in themselves. And I think I'm going to cry because it's an emotional thing for me. Yeah, I went through a lot, and I hope that my story can help other people. Okay, I'm going to stop because I think I'm going to have cries. Okay, thank you for listening to my story, and I hope it didn't make you too upset to listen to this. Good night.